I know this movie review, all these movie reviews I'm reviewing today are a day late, is because I have been sick this whole past week, and I'm trying to get off. Like, I had a big stomach flu, whatever, and it was awful. It was throwing up everywhere. It was awful. So I was out for school for like 3 days, so I'm pretty sick, whatever, and so I wasn't allowed to film. My mom said yesterday, so I saw like half these movies yesterday, but I saw 2 of them today. So yeah, so that's why they're all related. Kung Fu Panda 3. I grew up with Kung Fu Panda. Like in 2008, when Kung Fu Panda came out, I was like a huge fan. I loved Jack Black. I loved Kung Fu Panda. I grew up with it. And I saw the second one. The second one's even better than the first one. It had like a darker tone, whatever. And I have enjoyed the Kung Fu Panda movies. And I will say, I enjoyed Kung Fu Panda 3. I can't believe I'm saying it. It was coming out in January. I was like, alright, this is January, really? That's just the dumping ground. And so we haven't had a terrible January. And then all of a sudden, it came out this movie. I was like, this movie is awesome. This is a perfect trilogy. They don't need to do anything else. Kung Fu Panda needs to be done, but they're going to make a 4th one probably because this one's going to make a bunch of money. But this is a perfect trilogy. I'm telling you, it really is. Like, the movie is basically about Po, and the last one you did get to learn about his family is still alive. Bryan Cranston is the voice of his actual father, and so he goes over there and he learns about his whole village of other pandas, whatever. He learns about his family and what happened and all that kind of stuff. And you get to meet Bryan Cranston, whatever, as his father, whatever. And he's part of the Furious 5, and he's the Furious 6, whatever. Until this ancient bad guy, who's voiced by J.K. Simmons, comes out and wants to he wants to attack and destroy Kung Fu, whatever. And so the Furious 5 get captured, well, they don't get captured, but they get attacked by the people, and he can, like, take their, like, Kung Fu and soul out of it, and he can make them, like, zombies, whatever, and he's, like, controlling every time he gets stronger by fights. So he's like an ancient, kind of ghostly kind of figure. So he's a cool villain, and this whole trilogy's had great villains. And again, perfect villain. J.K. Simmons was great as his voice. I could not pick anyone else better. The villain was really good. I really like the villain. And Po has to join up with his Po family. He's joined up with his Panda family to attack this guy and defeat him. They have to teach him Kung Fu, and my major problems, I'll get out of the way, because there's a lot of good in this movie. The major problems are, some of the jokes are made for kids, and it wasn't to me as funny as like the first 2, but it kind of could tell it had that really family good vibe. My favorite part of this movie, and I love the differences between his like technical father, the duck father, and then there was Bryan Cranston's father. I love that little storyline. That was really neat. I'm glad they like pinched on that, because I was hoping they would. All the action, the cinematography, Hans Zimmer's score, everything was really good, especially the Kung Fu. The fighting scenes were awesome. The animation, beautiful. I could see every little fur on Po. It was great. The actual ending, little bit of letdown. Wasn't as big as the last one, the second one, but it was still a fun action scene, whatever. The whole action scenes in this movie are filmed beautiful. All the trilogy, they're really good. The score by Hans Zimmer is perfect. Again, my only complaints is basically the jokes. I didn't really laugh a lot in this movie. I was like, huh, it's kind of like that. But most of this movie really consists of good family connections, good little learning stuff. You get to see the fights, whatever. You get to see Po. You get to see our characters grow. And Bryan Cranston, the Po section of this movie, Panda section, I keep calling them all Po's, all the Panic section. I like the new characters, but it felt like all the old characters were just kind of left behind in this one, which they kind of always are, except for the first one. But anyways, I enjoyed the action scenes, I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the animation, I enjoyed this movie. It was a good little trilogy. Don't make any more, because the ending does kind of leave you like, hey, this is the end of the Kung Fu Poo movies. So I'm fine with that at the end of here. I'm going to give the movie a really high B+. It's a good animated movie. Bring your kids if you have kids. I don't. Anyway guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.